Countdown for blastoff. X minus 5, 4, 3, 2, X minus 1, fire.
From the far horizons of the unknown come transcribed tales of new dimensions in time and space. These are stories of the future. Adventures in which you'll live in 1,000,000 could-be years on 1,000 maybe worlds. The Stage Left Players, in cooperation with Galaxy Science Fiction Magazine, present X minus 1! Tonight's story, Skulking Permit by Robert Sheckley.
August 16th, year 2204, to Central Colonial Administrative Authority, Alpha Centauri Sector. From Colonial Contact Inspector 37. Subject, Planet New Delaware. Following the procedure outlined in Manual for Contact with Lost Colonies. Open communication by interstellar radio with New Delaware. This is the first contact established here in 200 years. And proceeding on overdrive for personal investigation, situation on New Delaware appears unconventional, to say the least.
Hi. Hi there. Hi, Billy.
Hi, Tam. Got no time for talking this morning. Gotta get this sign up.
It's a real pretty sign. No aliens allowed within city limits. What's an alien?
Beats me. The mayor told me to put it up. He says to me, Billy Painter, you're chief of police, so I want you to paint me a big sign and set it right in front of town hall.
Aliens. Aliens. Oh, it's a real pretty word.
Billy? Billy Painter? I thought I told you.
Take it easy, Mayor. I put the sign up.
It's not that. It's the courthouse.
I painted it just like you told me.
I know. But you painted it wrong.
I painted the courthouse with a nice bright red. What's wrong with that?
I looked it up. It's a little red schoolhouse, not courthouse. Courthouses are supposed to be white.
Can't keep track of them all. Schoolhouse, courthouse, jail, post office. Got along fine enough in New Delaware for 200 years without them.
I know. But we need them now, and we haven't got much time. Where are the carpenters?
I saw Marge over at Ed Beer's Tavern.
Well, Billy, you go down there and tell them they've got to build us a little schoolhouse. And you paint it red. It's very important.
Yeah, Mayor, when do I get a police chief badge? I read that a police chief always gets a badge.
Make yourself one. Now go on.
All right, then.
Oh, it sure is hot here. I don't know why the inspector couldn't have come in winter. Oh, Tam Fisher.
Yeah?
Tam, I've got a very important job for you.
Well, now, look, Mayor. I'm on vacation. Fish won't be back in these waters until God knows
No
when.
vacation. Not now. He's due any day. Tam, how would you like to be a criminal?
I don't know. What's a criminal?
Well, come over to my house and I'll explain. I've got to appoint a criminal, and it looks to me like you're it. You don't mind sitting right next to the interstellar radio, do you? I'm waiting for a call.
I thought that thing was broken.
No, it wasn't broken. My father told me to leave the monitor on recording, in case. Just didn't seem to be anybody calling. Not for 200 years. Not since that war back on Earth. Oh, it's time now. You just listen, Tam. They said they were calling just this time.
New Delaware. Do you hear
very touchy.
This is Colonial Inspector 37. As I told you in my broadcast yesterday, there's been no contact with the outer colonies for some centuries, due to unsettled, conditions here. But that's over, except for a little mopping up. Now, you of New Delaware are still a colony of Earth and subject to her laws. Do you acknowledge that status?
Oh, yes, we called a meeting last night and talked it all over. We're still loyal to Earth.
Excellent. That saves us the trouble of sending an expeditionary force to reconquer you. However, as Colonial Contact Inspector, I will be obliged to make a personal investigation to make sure that you conform fully to the customs, institutions, and traditions of Imperial Earth.
Imperial? That's funny. All the books talk about Earth as a united democracy.
Well, a lot can change in 200 years. And of course, there's been a war.
Do you hear me, New Delaware?
Oh, yes, yes, sir. We hear you.
You realize, of course, there is room for only one intelligent species in the universe. Man. All others must be suppressed. Wiped out. We can tolerate no aliens. I'm sure you understand, General.
I'm not a general. I'm a mayor.
You're in charge, aren't you?
Yes? Yes.
Then you're a general. Now, be sure you're running an Earth colony, General, with no radical departures from the norm, such as free will, free speech, free elections, or anything else on the prescribed list. It is impossible to administer an empire where everyone does as he pleases. Get your colony in order, General. I will call to inspect you in exactly 1 week. That is all.
Well, you see how it is, Tam. Now, Tam, about your job. I'm appointing you town criminal.
I don't see why there has to be a criminal.
That's a very important part of Earth society. All the books say so, Tam. The criminal is as important as the postmaster or the police chief. They work against society. If you don't have people working against society, how could you have people working for it? How can there be any more important job?
I don't want to do it.
Now be reasonable, Tam. Put yourself in my position. This inspector comes, and he meets Billy Painter, our police chief, and he asks to see the jail. Then he says, "No prisoners?" How can I hold my head up and tell him that we don't have any crime? No crime, he'll say, but Earth colonies always have crime. Don't you see that, Tam? Right there, the whole thing falls through. He'll see that we're not truly Earth-like. We're faking it. We're aliens. And you heard what he said about being tough on aliens.
Well, yeah, but why me?
Can't spare anyone else. And you've got narrow eyes. Criminals always have narrow eyes.
Well, they aren't that narrow.
Tam, please. We're all doing our part. You want to help now, don't you?
I suppose so.
Fine. You're our criminal. Here, I've got this paper all made out for you, just to make it legal.
Skulking Permit.
Know all people by these pretenses that Tam Fisher is a duly authorized thief and murderer. She is hereby required to skulk in dismal alleys, haunt places of low repute, and to break the law.
What's the law?
I'll let you know as fast as I can make 'em up. All Earth colonies have laws.
Well, what do I do?
You steal and kill. Look, I'll give you a couple books on it. Steal as much as you like, or one murder should be enough. Don't overdo it.
It don't sound sensible somehow.
Oh, you can work up to it, Tam. Why don't you start off easy like, by haunting a place of low repute?
Hello, Tam. I hear you're our official criminal now.
That's right. I'll have a beer.
How's it going?
Well, I've been studying, but I can't put my finger on it yet.
Hey, did you get the weapons Mary Carpenter sent over?
Yep, a hatchet, a spear, 2 knives, and a blackjack.
Uh-huh.
I stuck myself with the spearhead. The whole thing ain't sensible to me. I can't figure out what's the purpose of crime. What did people get out of it?
Here's the beer. I tried a new route this time. Tell me how you like it.
Very dry. Less filling.
How come you ain't out thieving now, Tam?
Oh, I'm planning. My permit says I have to haunt places of low repute, and that's why I'm here.
Well, this ain't no place of low repute.
You serve the worst meals in town.
I know. My wife can't cook. But there's a real friendly atmosphere here. The folks like it, Tam.
It's all changed, Ed. I'm making this tavern my headquarters. It's now a criminal lair.
Try to keep a nice place and a lot of thanks you get.
Hi, Tam. You steal anything yet?
Oh, well, not yet, Mary, no.
I'll have a Pericola, Ed. Don't worry, Tam. You'll catch on. If anyone in this village can learn, you can.
Sure. We got confidence in you, Tam.
Why don't you steal something right now, Tam? Go ahead.
Well, suppose I could.
I bought some geefers in my basket. They're real ripe. You can steal those.
Well, they are nice-looking geefers, Mary. Real tasty.
Go ahead, Tam. Steal it.
Well, These are nice-looking geefers. Mind if I take one out in the light and look at it?
No, Tam. You go right ahead.
Now, just a minute there.
Hi, Billy. What do you have?
I'm on official police business. What were you doing with that geefer, Tam?
Just looking at it.
I don't think you were just looking at it, Tam. I think you were planning on stealing it. You're a suspicious character. I think I better lock you up for further questioning.
No. Billy, what are you doing?
I'm doing my duty, Mayor. Tam here is looking mighty suspicious. The book says...
I know what the book says. I gave you the book. You can't go arresting Tam. Not yet.
But there's no other criminals in the village.
Oh, Billy, don't you understand? This village needs a criminal record. Acting suspiciously isn't a crime.
All right, then. But I was just trying to do my job. I'll still get you, Tam. Remember, crime does not pay.
Hey, that's a real slick way of putting it, isn't it?
I thought it was kind of catchy. I read it in a book.
Well, Tam, go ahead now. Steal something.
Oh, I'm not in the mood anymore.
You better get to it soon. And don't forget the murder.
Is it really necessary?
Oh, I wish it weren't. But this colony's been here for over 200 years, and we haven't had a single murder. Not one.
Well, I suppose we should have one. I'll take care of it.
Good job, Tam. We're counting on you. Billy, I want you to paint up a couple hundred signs saying private property, no trespassing, violators will be prosecuted, and a dozen signs saying speed limit, 35 miles an hour.
Why? All we got are those quag horses, and they won't go faster in a walk.
Never mind. You gotta have a speed limit. It's civilized. Well, that's the last of the signs. Billy, you might as well get some sleep.
Aren't you going home, Mayor?
No, I've got to get out to Fred Farmer's. I appointed him postmaster. Since nobody ever sends letters around here, I promised to help him write all those letters.
Well, good night, Mayor. I guess I better be making my rounds.
Yeah. Good night, Billy.
Who's that? Tam? Tam Fisher? You out thieving? Who's there? Don't move, or I'll shoot! Hey, Tam, come back!
Hey, what's going on out there? What's all the racket?
It's the town criminal, Ed. I think I heard her robbing your house.
Yeah?
She's made her get away now, but don't you worry, I'll get her yet!
Oh. Alright. But get her in the morning, will ya? Some of us are trying to sleep.
Morning, Marge. How's the house coming?
Fair. Would have come along better if I had my saw.
Your saw?
Yeah, I left it leaning against my door last night. Wasn't there this morning, Tam.
Oh, yeah, your saw. Well, you know how it is, Marge. I had to practice some skulking last night.
Yeah, sure. Say, do you suppose I could use the saw for a while? Just for an hour or two.
Well, I don't know. It's legally stolen, you know.
Well, I'd give it back. I wouldn't keep anything that was legally stolen.
Well, it's in the house with the rest of the loot.
Okay, I'll go borrow it then.
Morning, Mayor.
Tam, I've been looking for you. Did you steal my bronze plaque?
I certainly did.
Oh well, I was just wondering. You did it just in time. You see up there?
What?
Up there. The black dot near the rim of the sun?
Oh, what is it?
Well, I bet it's the inspector's ship. You got your murder planned? Time is running short, Tam. The inspector may land any hour now. That darn radio's been yapping at me. Something about a revolt at Dang 4 and all the Earth colonies that are prepared for, conscription? Whatever that is. So, let's get that killing over with.
I don't know, though. Murder...
Now look, Tam, criminals on Earth commit dozens of murders a day and think nothing of it. All this village wants of you is one little killing. Is that so much to ask? Now who'll it be, Tam?
Oh, I guess I'll kill George Waterman.
Why?
Why? Why not?
What's your motive?
I thought you just wanted to murder. Who said anything about motive?
We can't have a fake murder. On Earth, every murder has a motive.
Well, I don't like the way George walks. Never did. And he's noisy sometimes.
No. That might be good enough for a crime of passion. But you're a legal criminal, Tam. You're ruthless, cold-blooded, and cunning. You can't kill someone because you don't like the way he walks. That's silly.
I'd better think the whole thing over.
Well, don't take too long. Oh, and Tam, don't forget to leave clues. They're very important.
Have another beer, Tam?
Oh, I don't mind if I do.
Hey, how do you like the way I fixed the tavern over? I hung up dirty curtains, you know? That makes it a dismal retreat. Because I figured if this was going to be your headquarters, it ought to be a real criminal's lair. How do you like the bloodstains on the floor?
That's only Billy Painter's root berry red paint.
Oh, I know, but it looks like bloodstains. Hey, how's the murder coming?
Oh, not so good. No, I've been thinking about it. You realize I'm supposed to kill somebody? I'm supposed to make somebody cease to exist. I mean, like, take Marge Carpenter. Here she is, working on their schoolhouse. Big gal. Now, if I kill her, well, she wouldn't work anymore. I've been trying to imagine it. Marge Carpenter lying on the ground, with her eyes glaring open and her mouth twisted, and never going to hold a piece of wood in her hands again, or never going to sing a song or have a beer or anything. Well, it's just made me kind of sick. I mean, I could go on with the thieving, but murder?
Yeah, I know, but Tam, it's your job. It's for the good of the village.
I better have another beer. Hey, what's that?
That must be the inspector's ship landing. Come on, let's go see.
Perimeter guard advance. Set up portable generators and rocket launchers. All personnel restricted to immediate area of the ship. Sidearms to be worn at all times, and guards at battle stations.
Welcome to New Delaware.
Thank you, General. I'm the inspector. This is Miss Grant, my political advisor.
Is this the capital of the colony?
Well, I'm afraid there's only this village on the whole of New Delaware.
Only one? Now, Grant, I told you when we surveyed this planet we were wasting our time.
Patience. There's always an advantage in every situation.
If your honors are ready.
Ready?
You're going to inspect our village, aren't you?
Inspect? I can see it all from right.
Why, of course, General. We're ready. Let's inspect your village.
You see, we got it all. Jail, post office, courthouse, Little Red Schoolhouse. Oh, we're very normal, very earthy.
Grant, I have my efficiency rating to think of. This place is worthless. No smelting, no heavy industry, no atomics, no taxation. No, they don't have anything.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Inspector. If you'll excuse us, General.
Of course.
I'll be downgraded at the next colonial board. Why? This place is a utopia. It's subversive. We ought to blow it right out of the sky.
Now, don't be despondent, Inspector.
But this whole trip is a total waste of time.
Not entirely. New Delaware has a very important commodity for us.
What? You saw them? Hulking peasants. Nothing but farmers.
Yes, strong, healthy farmers. Good cannon fodder.
But,
Let me take over. General,
Yes, ma'am?
how many young people are there in the village between the ages of 15 and 60?
Why?
You see, General, Imperial Earth is engaged in a war. The colonies in Dangfor are revolting against the authority of Mother Earth.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
we need good, healthy fighting folk. Our reserves are depleted.
We wish to give all loyal colonists a chance to fight for Mother Earth. We're sure you won't refuse. Most colonies welcome a little conscription. It cleanses the blood, reduces crime.
Crime? Oh, I thought that might come up. I've taken care of that. I appointed...
Now, you see, Grant, 60, perhaps 70, perhaps even 100 recruits. Not such a waste of time here after all.
Perhaps not.
Sergeant, detail a squad of 50 men armed with portable heat generators to post a guard around the village. All right, Mr. Mayor. Suppose we go talk this problem over.
Tam, you out here?
Yeah, I've been skulking out here all day. I'm hungry.
Well, I brought you supper. And the mayor sent you a message, Tam. He said to hurry up with the murder. He's been stalling the inspector and that nasty little Grant woman, but they're gonna ask him. They're sure to.
All right. I'll get around to it tonight. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, hello, Tam. What are you doing?
You said there had to be a murder, so...
Now wait, I didn't mean me. It can't be me.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, somebody has to talk to the inspector. He's waiting for me. Somebody has to show him how to...
Billy Painter can do that. You think a knife will be more fatal in the heart or in the throat? Nothing personal, of course.
Wait, if there's nothing personal, then you have no motive.
Oh. Well, I guess I could think of one. I've been pretty sore about you appointing me town criminal.
It was the mayor who appointed you, wasn't it?
Well, sure.
Then look, I'm not a mayor anymore. I'm a general. Look, stars, gold braid.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
Well, you missed the ceremony this afternoon. Tam, the inspector said I had to wear a general's uniform. It was a very friendly ceremony. All the earthlings were grinning, they were winking at me and at each other.
Aw, congratulations! But you were the mayor when you appointed me criminal, so my motive still holds.
Yes, but killing a general isn't murder. It's mutiny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's just that I've read up on it, and you haven't. Well, I better get back. The inspector wants a list of all the people he can draft.
Are you sure this murder is necessary?
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. Just not me.
No luck, huh, Tam?
I just can't do it, Ed. I can't kill anybody in the village. I grew up with them. I've worked with them. I've drunk root beer with them. I don't have any motive for killing any of them.
I know. But you do have to commit a murder, Tam. You don't want to let the village down.
But I can't kill the people I've known all my life.
No, I suppose not.
Wait a minute. I got an idea. Ed, suppose I kill the inspector.
Well, what's your motive?
Oh, it would be a very terrible crime. I'd be killing for glory, for fame, for notoriety. And it'll show Earth how, earthy New Delaware really is. Why, they'll say crime is so bad here that a criminal actually killed their inspector on the very first day.
Tam, that is just the sort of thing a master criminal would do.
Oh, you think it's a good idea, huh?
I think it's great, Tam. But how are you gonna do it?
Well, one of those soldiers got drunk on one of your bottle of your Keebler juice and dropped his gun. I picked it up.
Oh, is that the gun?
Yeah, you push this button here.
Hey, look out!
Oh, I'm sorry, Ed.
Now I'll have to get Marge Carpenter in here to fix that hole in the roof.
Oh, well, I'll be careful.
Did you kill the soldier?
Of course not. No point in killing the wrong man. Well, I better get going. I'll wait for him on the path between the mayor's house and the ship.
Good luck, Tam.
Thanks.
Hop, 2, 3, 4. Keep in line. Bah, what a sloppy crew. All left feet.
Still, it's a nice night's work. With those landing parties dying like flies, we can use every new recruit we can get.
Don't say that.
What? Are you afraid the mayor will hear me? Don't be ridiculous. It's a completely passive population. Sheep-like, obedient.
Look at them. No two of them in step.
Well, what do you expect from backward agrarians? Wait till those sergeants get hold of them at the base. They'll whip them into a first-class fighting force in no time.
Halt! Stand and deliver!
What the? Why, it's Tam.
Hands up, Inspector.
Huh?
I got you covered. Now, the rest of you drop your guns and move out the way.
What? Now see here.
Go on. Drop those guns.
What is the meaning of this?
And who are you?
Tam Fisher. I'm the town criminal. I'm going to kill the inspector. Now, please move out the way.
Criminal? So that's what the mayor was prattling about.
Now, I know we haven't had any murders in 200 years, but I'm changing that now. Now move out the way.
Well, I suppose I'd better get out of the line of fire.
Here now. Wait a minute. Wait.
Now don't move. I know just how to do it. I've been thinking about it. Now I'll push this button and you'll die. You'll fall down on the path and your eyes will open and your mouth twisted and no air going in and out of your lungs and no beat to your heart. And I can't do it. Here's your gun. Take it. I don't want it.
Quick. After her, Sergeant. Take a squad and search the whole forest.
Take it easy, Inspector. This whole planet is a forest. 10,000 soldiers couldn't find her if she doesn't want to be found.
Well, I'll have her hanged on the spot. Oh,
I'm terribly sorry.
Sergeant, have the entire ship's company turned out. General, I want all your people out looking for her. Shoot on sight. Kill her instantly.
Oh, we couldn't do that. Although we appreciate the compliment.
What? That woman?
She's a criminal. That's what I'm trying to explain. I appointed her. We had to have one.
You what?
You mean you had no criminals?
Well, I'm afraid not. Oh, I'm terribly ashamed, you see. We knew how uncivilized we were, that's why we did it. I'm dreadfully embarrassed that Tam couldn't handle the job.
Well, why did you give the assignment to that particular woman?
Well, I figured if anyone could kill, Tam could. She does the fishing for the village. You know, pretty gory work.
And she wasn't able to kill the inspector.
Well, we just haven't had to kill anything for 200 years. Except fish. The only animals on New Delaware are small grass eaters, and they're not too good to eat, so we never kill any of them.
Then the rest of you would be equally unable to kill?
We wouldn't even get as far as Tam did.
I want her found.
Forget about it, Inspector.
What?
We'd better get away from here. You want soldiers in our army who can't kill?
Huh?
Think of it. The morale problem.
Oh.
the possibility of infection. One soldier in a key position endangering a key ship or maybe a whole fleet. Because they can't kill. It isn't worth the risk, Inspector.
Yes, ma'am. I see what you mean.
Order your troops back to the ship. We'll take off at once.
Tam, you can come out now. Tam, they're gone.
She's hiding around here somewhere, Mayor.
Tam.
Here I am. I'm sorry. I bungled it.
Well, don't feel too bad about it. It was an impossible job.
I'm afraid it was. I thought that just possibly you could swing it. But you can't be blamed, Tam. There's not another person in the village who could have done the job even as well as you.
What are we going to do with all those buildings, Mayor? The jail, the post office, the Little Red Schoolhouse, the courthouse?
Well, I think we'll build a playground for the kids with swings and slides and sandboxes for them.
Oh, another playground?
Surely. Why not?
Well, I guess I won't be needing my skulking permit anymore.
No, I guess not.
I had the chance, then I let you all down.
Oh well, we did our best.
It's not your fault, Tam. Look how long it took Earth to get civilized. Thousands of years. And we were trying to do it in 2 weeks.
Well, we'll just have to go back to being uncivilized.
Yep.
Well, we better get back to the village. It looks like rain.
Well, soon I'll start fishing again. Say.
What is it, Tam?
Well, it's too late now, but it's too bad I didn't think of it before. I might have been able to go through with it.
Think of what, Tam?
I think I could have done it. If I'd only had the sense to think of the inspector as a fish. Well, it's too late now. Guess he's just the big one that got away.
You've just heard X-1, presented by the Stage Left Players in cooperation with Galaxy Science Fiction Magazine, which this month features an unusual story by James E. Gunn, Silana, a story of what happens when crime suddenly invaded a crimeless society, and where the only way to catch a thief was to manufacture a thief. Galaxy Magazine, on your newsstand today.